So I think we just Mondrak. Send this, because we gotta get 7 over there. Send this over here. Didn't have quite enough to be lethal. Yeah, that's not going to change anything, though. Not enough. The opponent? 3, 7. Yeah, I don't think it matters. I was like, wait a minute. Am I missing something? All right, what's up, Dragon Brood? We're coming up fast on the murders at Karlov Manor. And I will say, for those of you that are YouTube members, I've put out a questionnaire to get an idea of what you want to see first, what cards you're looking for, all that. So be sure to check that out and fill that out so I know what you want. Or you can just hop into the Discord and come be part of the conversations. Links in the description. All right, today we're going to be playing some Orzhov Tokens. And the only thing I really encountered with this is I was struggling to find quality 2-mana things that make tokens that I wanted. But I think we have enough to get through the early turns here because of the removal suite. So we're going to be playing 3 Lunarch Veterans because this is just kind of a good catch-all against mono red and things like that. Get us a little extra life to buy us some time. We are playing 3 Get Lost, a couple of Bitter, Triumph, and some Go for the Throat just to fill out the removal, get rid of those early problems, let us drop our 3-mana things, because that's really where this deck's going to excel. We are going to be playing some Jadar Ghoul Caller because, well, this was something I could find to play for 2, which is nice. Then we're going to be playing Sanguine Evangelist, which, as I predicted when the set launched, I think I've had this in I feel like 7 or 8 lists. This card's just really good. And we're still playing Wedding Announcement, because no surprise. And we're going to make some tokens with Lord Skitter, which also does remove stuff from the graveyard, which is going to be pretty important with Markov Manor, so there's a chance this card might get more play in the future. We are going to play some Mondrak Glory Dominus, because, well, everything makes tokens, and that's kind of the goal of what we're doing today. And we do have some Wandering Emperor just for some extra removal, but another way to make tokens as well. We are going to play 1 copy of Beseech the Mirror because it does let us go find stuff like Wandering Emperor or Mondrak or anything else we really want to be honest, but we can at least put those directly into play because we can always sacrifice tokens. Then we are playing Virtue of Loyalty. We're also going to just play an Ashiok because it makes tokens. And because we can, we are playing an O'Hare Talk, even though I don't expect us to cast it much because it costs 6 mana. Though we can go find it with the Beseech the Mirror, which is kind of nice, so there is that. But if you want the full deck list, check out the end of the video because I'm sure we'll make changes based on the games that we play like always. Or if you just want to download this, go to the description down below, look for the blue arrows, it'll take you to our Moxfield link, and you can get today's list and a pile of other things that are ready to go in Standard if you're just looking for something to play. For now though, let's go see if Orzhov Tokens can get the job done.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of this channel. And you can show your support while getting 5% off your entire order by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs. And support this channel by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Okay, sure. Something we can work with. Doop 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 doop. Oh, Scamp, huh? I don't know how I feel about you having a Scamp. I think I'm gonna do this. Mostly because I can block, and if they hit us, we don't care that much. If this dies, I kind of want to hold on to a 2/2. Alright. That's also good. They're willing to use that on a bigger creature. No, they found a Monstrous Rage. That sucks. Alright. Can we find a Wandering Emperor before... Oh no, they're just hitting us with it. Wow. I was about to say, can we find a Monstrous Rage or a Wandering Emperor before it's too late, but... Okay. I guess I'm just going to get an attack in there because we're not going to do much else with that at this point. In the turn, and I'm going to kind of hope that this veteran lives so we can get a couple of life off of this duder here. I'm going to play this and let him look at a card. I don't think I'm that worried about that. You can have a spell for next turn. Right now, I think it's just maintain as much life as we can maintain. They did find a land, which is a Phoenix chick. Alright, fair enough. We'll attack. I'm going to leave mana up to use a Wandering Emperor here. Commando, that doesn't really affect too much. Oh, opponent. Oh, I just skipped through because the opponent did. I thought, okay, well, we win anyway. Yeah, that was a weird finish. I clicked through thinking we were clicking through the opponent to go to attack. They went straight to the end of turn. So I just clicked past it when I should have played the Wandering Emperor, obviously. And if nothing else, made like a 2/2 and gain a life. But if they didn't really have anything, we're still in a pretty good position there. I mean, granted, I'm probably just going to leave up a Wandering Emperor anyway for the following turn. But yeah, that was just a weird sequence to lead to a concession. We have to mulligan this, right? I mean, we could draw an untapped white source, but that'd be our only way of getting out of this. Yeah. Alright, this is at least more doable. Let's keep this. Boy. Something tells me I want to get rid of Lord Skitter here. If I'm playing against the Reanimator deck, I'll just hate myself later. Let's see what happens. Alright, nothing really going. Man, why did you show up late to the party so often, dude? Like, for real. You could have been something. Alright, flash that in. We'll go ahead and attack for 2. Play a wedding announcement. This looks like Orzhov Control at this point, so we just got to figure out what this all is going to look like. Because I'm assuming there's Wandering Emperor and such. And how much we care that it exists. Alright, just attacking for 2. Oh, nope. They're just going to not even let me attack for 2. Okay, well, I'm attacking for 1 then. Now, you know what? Another wedding announcement. That's what we're doing. Thought about it for a second. I was going to do something else, but I was like, nah, just another wedding announcement. That's smarter. Now this is where I'm just going to attack and try to draw cards, because we're in trouble. we need to get some cards.
Those who get in my way tend
I'm going to sack the tapped one.
One of your friends has to leave.
Okay, deck, sure. I'm going to attack both of these at Liliana in case somehow they can kill one of them. We're getting cards.
Isn't how things were supposed to go.
I'm willing to play a veteran. So if that gets sunfalled, whatever. Okay, there's a land. That is not a land. But at least one of them was a land, so that helps. I feel if you're going to sunfall, this is a reasonable spot. Their lands become 1/4s. Alright. Okay, we are finding the mana. Finally. Finally. Alright, so we got 2 Wandering Emperors. We have Mondrak. If we believe this is a control deck, we should play accordingly. So, here you go. Not getting rid of the one that... Okay, sure. I mean, I guess just preventing some damage because they don't have anything else. Iganjo. Wow. Okay, sure. Then we'll get a card. Yeah, I think we're just flashing in a Wandering Emperor. I don't think we're meant to do anything else. This is fine. We can take our time from here. Duress. Well, I only have one thing for you to get. And our hand is pretty stocked up. Alright, Vraska, sure. Makes sense. What does that go up to? A 6? Currently, we can still attack her with no issues. And now things get kind of interesting. Because now they're top decking. So I think we just Mondrak. Send this, because we gotta get 7 over there. Send this over here. Didn't have quite enough to be lethal. I'm gonna go ahead and try to set it up. If they draw the sweeper, they draw the sweeper. We'll just reload next turn. Actually, I guess I could have just attacked and then just done this. That would have been just as good, I guess. Yeah, that's not going to change anything, though. Not enough.
Nobody deserves these blades more than Phyrexia.
Exile target enchantment or creature. Sure.
Time for your spirit.
Okay. I mean, we just +1 something. Then they all attack
The edge in this fight.
the opponent. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 3, 7. Yeah, I don't think it matters. I was like, wait a minute. Am I missing something? Alright, cool. Yeah, that time we played around sweepers that never showed up. I mean, our hand was kind of loaded and gave us opportunity, and then we even drew a Myric, so that was cool. But, I mean, I'll take it. Sometimes games are just weird. Okay. I'm gonna keep, but I feel like I should mulligan this to try to get a 2 mana thing, whether even if it's just a removal card or something, would be better. Is this just a Leyline deck? If so, we're in bad shape because we got such a terrible start here. No, it's an invasion of Amonkhet. Alright, sure. You got it. Where were you a while ago? You would have been great. So terrible. Alright, you get a Deep Cavern Bat. Sounds good. And the Mondrak, a Virtual Loyalty. Taking the Virtue. Interesting. Cut down. Alright, so that becomes a bat. That is also very interesting. I don't hate that. Alright, we'll attack. In the turn. Opponent wants to play another Deep Cavern Bat. Alright, let's do this. We'll pay 3. Kill that. And then we'll just play that. And then you can take my Mondrak. And then we'll just top deck and untap Black Source. And we'll play Ashiok. And it'll be fine. Oh, they took Oer Talk. They were just like, yeah, about that Mondrak, fool. They were just going to let us play Mondrak. Okay. The good news is, this seems like they don't have a way to get around this. Or they wouldn't have been so quick to take that. Like, they were not happy with us possibly even having that. So that's kind of interesting. Alright, you can stop the Mondrak. That makes sense, right? Turn it off. Then you turn it into a treasure that I could use this, I guess. So I guess that's fine. Yep, you got it. Oh. Well, that's cute. Wasn't planning on that, but yeah, that'll work. I mean, sucks that we have to give them something with the bat, but meh. Attack, attack, attack. We may end up having to block here. In the turn. Oh, you know what? If we'd have top decked a land, a black land, we would have been able to kill their dude. Nah, we wouldn't have been able to. It's alright. We win, I guess. Being on the draw, I'm going to mulligan this. Hey, we at least got a bitter triumph, though. So that's not the worst. Let's keep this. Get rid of... I mean, Caves of Kolos, probably? I mean, I can just play a tap Shattered Sanctum and then play an untapped Plains and then a tap... Or an untapped Sanctum. That's probably okay. Not, like, great, but, you know, it's something. It gives us a chance to play a creature or a Bitter Triumph, which is fine. We're probably going to have to kill a Schooner next turn. That's sad. But, you know, do what you got to do. I'd much rather kill, like, Britches or something, but... Launch crewmates. Well, that's going to just get to search. Not a lot I can do about it. And you have another one. And, oh, and that guy gains haste. They got the hot draw here, but we do get to play a Sanguine Evangelist, which is pretty sweet for next turn, honestly. Question is, can we afford to take 3 here? I think we have to. It's not friendly, but we go to 16, take 3, go to 13. We get to play 2 blockers. That's kind of nice, but I think we want to go here instead. Buy a little more time. Though we could have played Skitter and guaranteed blocked something on the ground, most likely. And then Mondrak could have found a way to make more body, but they'd be non-blocking bodies, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, there's a Britches. That's going to make things real hard. Alright, we're blocking here, blocking here. I mean, just doing what we can to minimize our damage at this point. It's going to be a tough road. Tough road. Alright, actually, that helps a bunch, believe it or not. Alright. We're going to lose back to block since it blocks a 2-1, though they can make it not block, obviously, but situation is what it is. Probably going to take a card and a treasure here, because, I don't know, unless they just want to not lose a creature, I guess. Alright, so we have that, and what's the other one? Make a treasure token. Sure, so we resolve the can't block, we resolve the treasure token. We will play a 2-2. We will play a 2-2. I will block one of these. Do I block both? Yeah, just block both. We'll just deal with the Britches somehow. We'll have to figure it out. And a Schooner. Okay. Okay, well that's how we're going to deal with that. Good to know. They would need to get a creature. Alright, let's pass. I mean, it's going to be pretty likely they can get a creature here. So, I mean, I'm not relying on that too much. Oh, they're just activating a creature land here. Okay. They can still crew the Schooner. And we're going to take 5 and go to 6. Probably should have just killed it on my turn, honestly. Then force them to find some way. We could have saved a couple points. Because I don't have anything else I'm playing, really. So yeah, I might have just messed up. Because now I'm going to take more damage than I needed to. Oh, and there's a lightning strike. Oh, gross. Yeah, I'm going to save the creature. We're at 5. We might still just be dead. But, not knowing that, the best we can do here. Play this. Make a token. Remove. I don't know. That. I think I played this poorly, truthfully. I made too many mistakes here. Because now I almost need something alongside Mondrak. That's going to turn off a thing. Yep. I mean, I'm still blocking. That's not so bad. Okay, so we're still blocking with the 1-1. That's fine. And this kind of increases... I mean, the problem is we know they have a lightning strike. At least I'm pretty sure they have a lightning strike. That's what they showed us on top, right? Why can we not see it in their hand if they just drew it? That's weird. Pretty sure they have a lightning strike, though. Like, I feel very certain that they have a lightning strike. Alright. I mean, I think we're still dead, but whatever. They attack and then strike us. Oh, it doesn't even matter. They have that on top. Yeah, we're just dead a bunch of different ways. They just crew the schooner and then make us not block and then like, yeah. Alright. Yeah, I messed that up a couple of ways. Alright, we'll keep it. Okay. And they set that on human. That's interesting. Alright. Don't know where this is going to go, but I'm sure we're going to find out very quickly. Put that on human. An officer, and then you pump? Yeah, no blocks. Alright. And another officer. Ooh, okay. Ass. Don't have a lot happening here. Uppercoat Vanguard. That's a thing I probably should have played this so I could kill. A little concerning. Let's go ahead, flash this in. I mean, I think we just block. I mean, run the opponent's hand down while we're able to get more bodies. I mean, I think that's the best play here. I mean, yeah, those trade anyway, opponent. That was weird. And then I think we do this. Get a couple of things down. Next turn, we can decide to remove something potentially. You got it. I will not be replaying that. I mean, I'm assuming we effectively stonewalled the opponent that attack, so that's good. Alright, so now we kind of have to play this. And I'm going to pass, leaving open these two things, because I don't want them to play like Anam Pakal or something like that here. And get in an attack, because that would suck. But they do know about our virtue, so we just kind of have to keep that in mind. Alright, what you thinking, opponent? You're just going to get all those in there, huh? Alright, I'm going to... I was going to say I was going to discard the Jadar, but I don't know if I am going to just discard Jadar. I'm going to take 3 here. Take 4, I guess, is what it amounts to. Alright, I'm good with that. Then we take the difference. Excellent, that works too. Do I just... Nah, we're going to stick with the same plan as last time. Move that. Pass the turn. So now we can at least effectively block everything up or kill something that's problematic here. Recruiter. Sure. I mean, we're at 8. We have some blocks. Like, I'm not hating life too much here. And then, how do we want to go about this? I mean, we'll just, yeah, why not? This is fine. I'm going to put 2 creatures, 1 that blocks. Ooh, they could have another recruiter, but we'll attack for 2. play this, and then if we get desperate for life, we could attack with our Restless Fortress. But I'm hoping next turn we can play Mondrak and Jadar on the same turn. It's kind of the goal here. Alright, Intrepid Adversary, you got it. Not... I mean, I guess that's the only thing they have, or they would have gone a different direction, obviously. Okay. Start piling up on the board. Remove that guy. Attack, attack. And if you don't block it, it's just going to untap and attack for more the next turn. Alright. Alright, we kind of did what we wanted to do here. We weathered the storm. But this is one of those times where we got the early removal cards and they mattered. Yeah, Thalia, a little bit late, but I don't know if it would have affected this game much. Well, if maybe the turn it would have stopped us from playing the Virtue. Does get to be a first striker here, though, that could be of size. My Ganjo could be played cheaply if you have another land. Alright, don't have to worry about Iganjo for a turn. But now I can only attack with 3 power things. That's not great either. Alright. I think we're just playing Mondrak this turn and calling it good. Yeah, that's good for later. Remove this. Remove this. We'll attack with the flyer, because that's the only thing that matters here. Then everything untaps, and then we'll attack with everything next turn. So technically they're at 16, because they can gain 5. I say can, they will gain 5 when they block. I guess I could have attacked with the 4/4, because we would have made 2 more. And they would have had to block with the adversary, because Thalia wouldn't have mattered there. That's actually kind of important. I think this is the opponent's way of just giving up. Yeah, opponent's saying GG. I mean, we'll still block accordingly, because, you know, don't want to walk into a trap or anything here. Because a lot of time, I mean, we can see what's in their hand, so it doesn't really matter. I dare you to kill the 3/3 blocking the adversary. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Then we attack for more than 17. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep. Alright. I'm going to keep this and hope to draw more land. That's what we're going to do with this. And if they play dinosaurs, hope that we can kill the relevant ones and these maps don't harm us. But they didn't do that. Oh, that sucks. It's alright. I think I need to be able to play something this turn. I don't think we can afford to pass. Had we been on the play, maybe. Oh, so this is what we're doing. Alright, well I guess that land's not going to matter that much anyway. In the grand scheme of things. Alright. Usually this is where, I was going to say, you see a 4/4 dinosaur with the Topiary Stomper, but that is definitely not what's happening here.
Phyrexia showed me the truth. Flesh will always lose. The data
Okay. We'll go ahead and flash this in and we'll just attack a Jace, which is fine. Go here. In the turn.
I will iterate on
Well, that's so far so good, I guess. I've seen some versions of this where they are playing kind of the expected cards for the domain deck and try to mill you out. So it's almost like hardcore domain control, but that is a thing. Let's go ahead and put this out there, because why not? And I'm going to attack for 4. Just speed up the clock, and we'll just get a card off of the wedding announcement, because we need more lands anyway ourselves. Not finding them, but, you know, maybe. In some future world, we find land. Alright, they now have 7. And then this puts us in a bad spot, because we have to decide whether we want to waste this get lost on that, or the next biggest thing they'll play here. This is all kind of creating a variety of problems. If they Sunfall, which is likely, then... Alright, I guess we'll just play one of these. No attacks. And we just let them Sunfall, I guess. And then we'll try to get lost the Virtue when they play it. Another Stomper. I mean, I would like an untapped land being real here. That would make life a little bit easier. Alright, go for the throat works. Sure. They're down to 2 cards, though. I don't really know what's happening at the moment. This has not really gone the way I would have predicted. I kind of want a Mondrak here, but I wouldn't be able to leave open a Get Lost, which I really want. So, here it is. I'm going to go to our graveyard, because we're not getting stuff back. Oh, it's only from opponent's graveyard? Yeah, it is only opponent's graveyard. Alright. Okay, pass the turn. I mean, our hand's loaded when the opponent finally does something else. Like, commits to another play, but... really, really, really would like another removal card. I mean, sure. I mean, they might like Wandering Emperor here, and then when they try to Emperor, then we'll get lost. Alright. That didn't go too terribly bad. Persistence, cool. Alright, well, now we kind of have to start on the next plan. And if they just get their cards, they get their cards. Not a lot we could do about it here. Let's attack. Get one of these down. Leyline, that's fine. Like, we can live with that. It's nowhere near as bad as things could have been there. Yep, Sunfall works. I mean, we have other plans of our own, so we're not terrified of that thing. Alright, land, sure. I would have rather them just draw the land. Another Sunfall. Annoying, but okay. They are leaving the Sunfall up top. Oh, we picked up an Iganjo. That's intriguing. So I could leave up a Wandering Emperor. Wow. I don't know. I kind of want to play the Ghoul Caller and then use an Iganjo, but I'm going to save max mana here. And just give ourselves all the options. I think we're going to do this and then just leave up a Wandering Emperor. Even though, don't get me wrong, playing a Mondrak there would be nice, but we know they just picked up a Sunfall, so unless I just want to force them to use the Sunfall, there's not really a big benefit there. Alright. Alright, we also know now that there's no binding.
of a roadblock?
So, I mean, Sunfall if you want to. Yep. Makes sense. Alright, so we got more land. So we can... Here. To here. Do I just -1? -1 gives me 2 things. I could regenerate the Mondrak or give it indestructible. I'm gonna go here and just risk Mondrak dying. We have another one, so it's fine. All right, got another Sunfall. Fair enough. All right, we've gone through 3 Sunfalls now. So I mean, we got to pick up the pace before old Atraxa shows up. Well, they're going to be able to draw cards into an Atraxa now. So that's real. Alright, make piles of duders. Play this, so that makes more bodies. Pass the turn. Come on, don't have it. Oh, they had another Sunfall. Gee, bus. Alright. Well, if they're going to draw all 4 of them, they just draw all 4 of them. What you going to do? Yep, you got it. Wandering Emperor's dead. Man. Alright, well, is what it is.
Swords will cross again.
And we lost 2 of our 3 Mondraks, 1 of our 3 Wandering Emperors. We've got 1 more Virtue left. We still have another... Actually, I have 2 more. Get Lost. Opponent.
A few moments later.
Oh, that actually worked. They actually did that on time. That was funny. Wasn't expecting that. All right. And they found more ley lines. Gee, bus. Okay, sure, man. What you gonna do? I mean, they drew all the cards except for Atraxa. Like, it is what it is. All right. I'm just moving on. We're not coming back from that. Sure. This seems fine. I'm going to go ahead and play Shattered Sanctum tapped first here, just in case. I don't think there's any reason we would... Okay, well, that makes things a little bit easier. So now we get the choice of playing Virtue or killing something, depending. Oh. Alright. I was thinking about killing that, and then sort of changed my mind there. Alright, let's attack. I mean, if they trade, we are good with the trade here. Alright, they weren't into it. Fair enough. This way we could block with the bat if we feel we really need to. And we can leave up 2 removal and then hit them with the Virtual Loyalty, and that'd be cool. There's been a lot of these blue-white and Bant toxic decks running around. I have one as well that I haven't really put up this season. Maybe I'll put it up tomorrow or the next day. Oh, they're just doing double striking stuff here. That's going to be annoying. Well, on the plus side, I can kill a Virtuoso. So that's good. Actually, I can kill both their things because they're tapped out here. So that's super nice. I could also just discard them planes. I think that's what we're going to do here. I think we're just going to say pay... maybe we just pay 3 life. Why do I feel like the life's going to end up being important here? But that's fine. Let's kill this. Get rid of this. Go ahead and attack for a pile. Alright, opponent's at 11. I mean, given the maps aren't great, because, you know, they get to pump double strikers. But it is what it is. I mean, we get to make a decent attack next turn. Yeah, that was going to be it. we'll keep it. This hand's at least playable here. And I always like having the option to remove something or play a Virtue in case. Oh, that would have been nice turn 1, though. Alright. Opponent obviously has some removal spells that they're sitting on over there. Ah, good old Preacher. Good old Preacher. Go ahead and just play this. I'm going to go ahead and get down this. Don't want to use my removal on that yet, in case they have the great Shieldred that we want to get rid of. Which I assume is the case. Though they could wipe out a bunch of small creatures here too. That would be totally understandable and believable. There's a Gix though. That is a different problem. Alright, jump with the token. Sad. We may have to waste this on a Gix, and that's going to make me very unhappy. But we do what we got to do. Tough times, you know? So we will play this. I will probably play one of the Evangelists. Gain some life. Nope, they're going to kill our veteran, so we don't gain life. Then we make a token. Alright. And sadly, we're at the same amount of life, so they'll get both triggers here. Alright. That could have gone much worse. They're attacking with everything. Not attacking with everything. Huh. How do I feel about this? I guess we block here and here. And I guess we just a bat block here. Kind of feels like a weird situation, but okay. Mondrak. You boy, that's a card, isn't it? Wow. I think we just pass. Crazy it is. No attack. I think I'm probably just going to have to kill the Preacher, flash in a 3/3, and hope some combination of those does enough work. I mean, we're still at 19, so blocking isn't mandatory by any stretch here. Would be helpful, but we can still survive a bit without it. But I mean, they're already at 5, so they can play all kinds of stuff here. But then I'm sure they also know we left a bunch of mana up and didn't play anything, so there's a real chance we have something going on. Alright, so they're going to kill our Evangelist. Turn it into a 2/2 bat. Not too mad at that. That's at least one less thing attacking we don't have to worry about. And we still have a blocker, so that's good. Maybe they want to kill everything that's 2 or less. Into the attack step. Alright, let's kill that. As much as I would have liked to have killed a Shieldred or something, we held out as long as we could. Alright, what you got going on? It's gonna be sicko if they just play it here. Okay, Virtue of Persistence. Alright, sure. Don't love that, but it's fine. What other removal cards you got? Oh, that's pretty sweet. Would not mind having that, let me tell you. They have... Do we just go for Mondrak here? That feels a little greedy, honestly, and unnecessary. Alright. Let's go here. I can at least get some attacks in with the bat. If I would have had another land untapped, then I would have done it, because then I could sack the tokens to give it indestructible or something, but as is, it's not really worth it. Yep, and they would have had the removal too, so wasn't the wrong call at all. Alright, it's only a matter of time till they get the virtue down. Oh, Carnosaur. Boo. And a Gix. Alright. Well, this is going to get rough before it gets better. Might as well block. What do we get with this? I mean, we can get a Wandering Emperor, but that's not going to cut it. Damn. Yeah, alright. I mean, I'm assuming Mondrak's just going to die, but just not drawing land for so many turns is rough. There's just no way to get around that. Yeah, I mean, I assumed. I mean, we needed a land, didn't have it, so... It is what it is. And a bat. Alright, we're dead. Alright, let's keep it. Alright. Pass the turn. Alright, let's make it 2-2 and see how they feel about it. Would you like to kill my 2-2? I wouldn't be distraught over it, let me tell you. Alright, well obviously they have a way to kill it. They're just choosing not to, which is fine. Alright, end the turn. Still didn't kill it, though. I'm assuming they could have and just did not want to. Get rid of that. Though I could have flashed in our other thing first. That would have been cute. Get rid of that. Get in there for 2. Missed a land, which is pretty bad. I was hoping to be able to cast 2 things that turn, but no such luck. I'm going to pay 3 because I kind of like the stuff that's in my hand. Alright, that's not bad. I'm going to wait because they do have something like Gix's Command. We're going to lose our board, so we'll wait and just flash in a Virtual Loyalty next turn. Or at least the 2-2. And then hopefully draw an untapped land to play one of the Virtues. At least that's the game plan, anyway. They didn't immediately go land Gix's Command, so maybe that's good? Yeah, we can live with that. If that's the worst thing that happens, that's okay. Play another one. Come on, untap land. That was not it, deck. That was not it. Okay. Question now is, do I make a Merrick's token? I'm assuming they don't have it, because they're just spot removing all of our stuff. We're just going to play Jadar. If they get us, they get us. Alright, they're back at 9. Killing that, fair enough. And a Liliana, you got it.
Those who get in my way tend
Yeah, I'm just gonna sack this because it was gonna die anyway.
One of your friends has to leave.
Gee, bus deck. Alright. Sacking there. In the turn.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
Deep Cavern Bat. Well, I kind of need to do this then. Because currently we can't even cast anything else. I'm assuming they'll just take Ashiok here, though. Because I would. Hopefully one of these is just a land, and the other one is an actual spell. Alright. Oh, not that land, though. Could have been any other land but that one. Alright, opponent's going to block our one of our 1/1s, I assume here, right? That's the game plan. So if we think that's the case, we attack, they take 5, gain 2. So they're at 8, -5, they're at 3. Right? Is that good enough? Is the real question. Or do I just attack for 2, keep the rats, let the rats become 2/2s, and then they have to attack us to gain life? And if not, we just get to play Ashiok? I'm into that. Because they end up at less life this way, or they give us the Ashiok back. Either way would have been fine by us. Alright. Beseech, they're going to get rid of a creature? Oh no, they're just searching. I was like, Beseech, because bargain, you have to get rid of a token or something, I think. Path of Peril. Alright, I'm going to get the Ashiok back anyway. That works. Cool, I'm down. My opponent's still at 4. Though they do have the mana to activate a creature, land attack, remove something, do that whole song and dance. So that's real.
Happy to help.
Alright, sack a token.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Do we want Ashiok to die? Of course not. We're going to block. Because why would we not do that? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. And this can get rid of a creature land, or it could hit Liliana. Question is, how much do we care that Liliana exists? I don't think we really do, truthfully. So let's just pass. I mean, we'll discard Orzhov, but like, wasn't doing much. Now the opponent has to decide, like, is it worth attacking? Do you just want to crack your food tokens? Do they want to play the cards in hand before making us discard? So I do think there was a couple of turns earlier where I could have done stuff a little bit differently and maybe got the opponent down to 1 or 2 instead of at 4, but this is kind of okay. They do have 3 more life sitting there on the table, so we have to be aware of that. Alright, so they just had a land. Yep, discard makes sense.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Not doing much else here. Playing the Virtue of Persistence. Okay. The opponent's at 7. And we can just kill them, right? We just make a 1/1 during their end step? Yeah. Alright. Just attack. Cool. We'll take it. So yeah, this was a little weird. Nothing didn't work the way we wanted it to. But it was kind of just fine. I thought Beseech the Mirror is going to be pretty sweet to be able to get like a Mondrak or Wandering Emperor, but the couple of times I saw it, it didn't really do much. And we're only playing 1 copy, so I'm fine even just cutting that, to tell you the truth, and playing something else that makes creature tokens that's 2 mana, or playing another veteran. I think playing another veteran is actually fine to give us some other 1 mana plays. and give us a little bit of reach against like mono red and stuff, and it's another creature to play out of graveyard. I think if we cut the Beseech and played a Lunarch Veteran, that's actually a little bit better, and that should solve a few problems, I think. But yeah, otherwise I don't know if I'd change too much. I do have a few things to say about it though here in a second. But we did have 4 Lunarch Veteran, 3 Get Lost, 2 Bitter Triumph, 1 Go for the Throat, which could be another Bitter Triumph, arguably. I also like having the other Lunarch Veteran because it makes stuff like Bitter Triumph not hurt so much. 2 Jadar Ghoul Caller, which I like better now that we have more Lunarch Veterans, so we can keep getting life, which is pretty sweet. Then 4 Sanguine Evangelist, 4 Wedding Announcement, 3 Lord Skitter, 3 Mondrak, 3 Wandering Emperor, 4 Virtual Loyalty, 1 Ashiok, 1 Ohertok, which, as expected, we don't get to cast this very often, but it is what it is. 1 Iganjo, 8 Plains, 4 Swamp, 1 Takenuma, 4 Caves of Korlos, 2 Restless Fortress, 3 Shattered Sanctum, and 2 Merrics. Now, what I will say is I actually kind of enjoyed the Selesnya tokens a little bit more just because there were more ways to pump our creatures and make them more threatening, and I think that was a big deal. But I do like the versatility of this, having Lord Skitter to be able to exile graveyards and things like that, because there are quite a few things, especially with the Reanimator decks and stuff like that being played. I think Lord Skitter does have some extra value here, and we are playing Wandering Emperors, so it does have some benefits. But maybe it's personal preference and playstyle that I liked the Selesnya tokens a little bit more. Again, just from having larger creatures and being able to get more done that way. But this one isn't bad. So if you are looking to play Orzhov tokens, this is actually viable. All that being said, though, if you do want to check out another deck, like I said, you can check out the Selesnya list. I'll link it here for you. I thought it was really fun, really good. So if you are looking for another way to play tokens, I say check it out. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.